I have here with me a sister. Remember the time in San Francisco when, don't look over there, look at me. Remember.
Who do you think he was talking at? Respect. Learn it.
That's some old bullshit.
You talking about bullshit. What?
We're composed now. And
okay, so we were in San Francisco walking from my uncle's boat at the marina to the bathroom, which was, I don't know, it was a little ways away. Apparently, I had done something that made him mad. I don't remember what. He's probably just, I don't even know. Anyway, we're walking along, and he decides he wants to act special, to say the least. Why don't you demonstrate for us? Dad said we have to walk together.
Mom said you have to be nice to me. Mom, I need to pay. I need to pay. I gotta pay.
Stop that. Just don't go to the bathroom.
Mom and Dad, you gotta
Shut up.
So yeah, I was all over in her bubble, touching her in the face and screaming and acting like I had a mental condition.
This condition?
I don't know. And people were like staring like, what is going on over there?
I thought it was funny when he walked into the bathroom and I waited outside and he decided that he was gonna read whatever was written on the walls. Guy, it's a bad word in here! And then some guy walked in. It's a because the guy walked in and it scared him apparently.
I was 11, so I screamed like, ah! Now onto something crazy that I did in public to save my life. To preserve myself. Self-preservation. It's a good thing. So I was in Costa Rica, and it was about 11 o'clock at night, 11:30, and I decided that I wanted Burger King. So against the advice and the will of my friends who told me that it was not wise to go out at 11:30 at night to find Burger King in a country that I was not familiar with. What a bunch of wet blankets. I went out, and my mentality was that if I walked like with a purpose, that people wouldn't bother me. But I had gringo stamped across my forehead. I don't know why, I thought I would blend in really easily. No. I stuck out like a sore thumb. I'm gonna make a whole bunch of new sayings for cliched sayings. I stuck out like the erection of a congressman getting a handy J from a hooker in an alley. No. On the way there, I was so proud of myself, I got myself a taco. I'm eating my tacos, walking to Burger King, and then I look around. And I realized that I didn't know where the fuck I was. So, again, my mentality was to walk like I knew where I was going. Instead of about facing right there and looking around like this, I walked to the end of the block, crossed the street, and walked on the other side in the opposite direction like, oh, I'm just taking a stroll in Costa Rica, man. Come on, I do this every day. They didn't buy it. There was a giant pile of garbage that I was approaching, and on the other side of that pile of garbage, there was a homeless man talking to himself. And I was like, oh shit, he's gonna come up and talk to me, and it's dark, and I'm scared and alone. So the logical thing in my mind was to act crazier than he was. So I put my taco bag down, and I started eating out of it. So from his perspective, it looked like I was eating out of the trash. And it was simultaneous in my head. I saw him, I squatted down, I started eating out of the garbage, and then I started talking to myself. And I was like, my mentality was to just act crazier than he was, and he'll leave me alone. It worked! I took 5 years of high school Spanish, so I can get around. Not as well as your mother, but I can get around in a Spanish country. I'm squatting down, eating out of the garbage, saying, Mi madre está enferma, necesito visitar ella. Believe it or not, it was one of my prouder moments. I felt accomplished that I was able to act crazy in public to save myself from potential danger. Moving on. The challenge is to do an interpretive dance, and I love to dance. I have an old video, but I'm gonna redo it. It's the remix, if you will. I've said that twice, if you will. Will you? Will you? 'Cause you better watch.
We're no strangers to love. You know the rules, and so do I. I've built commitments while I'm thinking of. You wouldn't get this from any other guy. I
Thank you for sitting through that, and I'm sorry if you're emotionally disturbed. Yeah, I should really put a disclaimer up on my videos. Alright guys, I'll see you next Monday.